Alright guys, we are back for more of my 2-in-1 belated birthday special for Janet and Kate. We just played some Sonic and the Secret Rings for the Nintendo Wii and that was pretty fun. So, for our next segment we are going to be playing Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii. Let's see if we can do good on this game.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
Like always, we'll just do easy difficulty. Alright, let's play.
This is Jeopardy!
And Jeopardy actually just got started with the season 40 not that long ago, and I've been watching the first couple episodes of that season. It's been going pretty well.
Player one!
Alright, we're taking on Katie and Samuel this game.
Player three! And now, here is the host of Jeopardy!
And there's the late great Alex Trebek that we all miss very much to this day.
And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's go into the Jeopardy round.
Alright, let's see what the categories are for the Jeopardy round.
Categories for the Jeopardy round are parts of speech,
Parts of speech,
controversial
TV, cats,
playwrights,
countries by newspaper,
and this means war. Player one, start us. You can point the Wii remote at the screen and press the A button to select the clue.
Let's start cats for 200.
The fact that a cat can land upon its feet without injury gave rise to the myth that cats have this many lives. It's player one. Use the Wii
What
remote
is
to
9?
push the corresponding direction on that is
Cats for 400.
Player one. The Korat breed from Thailand is usually this color of some Olympic medals. Okay, player one.
What is bronze? No, that was wrong.
Anyone else?
So that puts me in the hole right here, but it's still early.
Let's hear it, player
What
two.
does Katie say? Gold? Nope, that's not right either.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
So we know now that Samuel's gonna get this.
Yes, player three.
It was silver that we needed.
You again, player three.
Cats for 600.
The mass killing of cats in the 14th century helped spread this disease carried by rat fleas.
I'm gonna try this one.
It's player one.
What is the bubonic plague?
Good.
There we go. Alright, I'm out of the hole.
Player one.
Let's go cats for 800.
Short-haired cats were derived from the Khafre cat, which was domesticated by this ancient civilization. Okay. player
Katie
two.
says Greece.
Nope.
No.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Let's go for
Player
it.
one.
It's a 50-50 shot. Alright, I'm gonna say, what is Rome?
Sorry.
No, that was wrong.
Any other takers?
Now Samuel's gonna get this as I'm back in the hole
Yes,
again. Alright,
Yes.
it was Egypt that we needed right there.
Let's pick again. Player three.
Controversial TV for
This singer's hip
200.
gyrations on the Ed Sullivan Show in 1957 were not shown because they were deemed too sexual. Here's the response we were looking for. Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley, okay.
Choose again. Player three.
This means war for
During the
200.
Revolutionary War, volunteers ready to fight with 60 seconds notice were called these.
I guess I'll try it.
Let's hear it. Player one.
What are Minutemen? There we go, we got it. Alright, let's do cast for 1,000. Answer the Daily Double.
Answer. It's the Daily Double. You're in second place, so...
Alright, I'll go ahead and wager 1,000.
Answer this. This Asian-named cat is produced by mating Siamese and Longhairs, and then selectively breeding them.
What is... Persian? No.
Here's what we wanted.
Dang
The
it.
Himalayan.
It was the Himalayan that we needed, and that was going to be my second guess as well. Oh well, it's still early. Alright, let's go countries by newspaper for 200.
The Sydney Morning Herald, the Queensland Independent.
I should know this.
Yes, player one.
What is Australia?
Right you are.
Countries by newspaper for 400.
Player one. The Shizuoka Shimbun, the Nikon Ubejiho. Okay, player one.
What is South Korea? No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
God, I'm not off to a very good start right now.
Player three.
Samuel says Japan, and that was what we needed.
You get to pick again, player three.
Countries by newspaper for 600.
Il Messaggero. We're talking about Italy.
Oh, it's Italy, and that's what I was thinking of. I should have thought of that.
Player three.
Parts of speech for 200.
When you're feeling blue. Dream. That's the thing to do. Dream.
Now this category, I don't feel very confident on
Let's hear
right
it.
here, but we'll see what happens. Alright, Katie says now.
Sorry.
No.
that's wrong. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
So this narrows it down to 2 options here. Let's give it a try. What is a verb? Alright, we got it. Let's do countries by newspaper for 800.
Haaretz, Ma'ariv. Player two.
Katie says Israel,
You got it.
and that's right.
Select again.
Parts of speech for
Rodney
400.
Dangerfield said, "When I was born, I was so ugly, the doctor slapped my mother." Ugly. It's player two.
Katie says adjective. That is correct.
Player two. Back to you.
Parts of speech for
I
600.
killed a man in Reno just to watch him die. In...
I am not so sure on this one.
Here's the correct response. A preposition.
Preposition. Okay.
You again, player two.
Parts of speech for
We know you're
800.
very smart, but are you smart enough to know? Very. Here's what we were looking for. An adverb.
Adverb. Okay.
Please pick again. Player two.
Playwrights for
His
200.
father, James O'Neill, was a 19th century actor whose most famous role was the Count of Monte Cristo. Here's the correct response. Eugene O'Neill.
Eugene O'Neill. Alright.
Choose again. Player two.
Playwrights for 400.
Public disgust over his play Ghosts caused this Norwegian to retaliate in his An Enemy of the People.
Let's see what Katie says. Henrik Ibsen, and that's
You've got some
right.
money again.
Both of my opponents are out of the hole right here. I'm still in the hole right now. We need to try to catch up.
The volunteer state.
Alright, we're doing players for 600, by the way, for the next one. I don't know this.
Here's the correct response. Tennessee Williams.
Tennessee Williams, okay.
You get to pick again, player 2.
Playwrights for 800.
This Shakespeare contemporary is remembered for Dr. Faustus and for getting stabbed to death. Okay, player 2.
Katie says Ben Johnson. Nope.
That's incorrect. Anyone else?
So now Katie's back in the hole. Alright, I'll give this a try.
Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is Christopher Marlowe? There we go. We got it.
Player 1.
Alright, let's go countries by newspaper for 1,000.
Gielen's Posten, Politiken. Here's the response we were looking for. Denmark.
Denmark. Okay.
Select
Let's do Playwrights for 1,000.
A 1934 New York City taxi driver's strike led him to write Waiting for Lefty, the first of his plays to be produced. Yes, player 3.
Alright, Samuel says Clifford Otis, and that's right.
We return to you, player 3.
This means war for 400.
In this U.S. war, it was the Yanks versus the Confederates.
I'll try this one.
Okay, player 1.
What is the Civil War? Got it!
You're out of the
Out of the hole again.
Player 1.
Alright, let's do this means war for 600.
This future state declared its independence in 1836 during a war with Mexico. It's player 1.
What is Texas? Got it! Alright, this means war for
You get to pick
800.
again, player 1. Lasting from 1957 to this year, the Vietnam War is the longest in which the United States has taken part. Here's what we were looking for. 1970.
It was 1975, okay.
Player
This
1.
means war for
Back
1,000.
The 100 Years' War, 1337 to 1453, was fought between England and this country.
I'm pretty sure I know this.
Let's hear it, player 1.
What is France?
That's correct.
That's right! Okay, let's do parts of speech
Player
for
1,
1,000.
you pick again. So when you're happy, hooray, or sad, aw, or frightened, eek, or mad, rats. Hooray, aw, eek, rats.
I have no clue on this one.
We're talking about interjections.
Interjections, okay.
You
Alright,
again,
let's do
player 1.
controversial TV for 400.
In a speech, this real-life VP blasted fictional Murphy Brown for her choice to have a child out of wedlock. The correct response is Dan Quayle.
Dan Quayle, okay. Controversial
Please pick
TV
player
for
1.
600.
This animated show proved nothing is sacred with the episode Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh. Player
Alright,
3.
Samuel says Beavis and Butthead, and that's not right.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
I'll go for it.
Okay, player 1.
What is South Park? That's right! And that puts me into the lead as well. Controversial TV for 800.
She shocked many with her wardrobe malfunction in the 2004 Super Bowl halftime show.
I think I'll try this one.
Yes, player 1.
Who is Madonna? No.
Any other takers?
So that's going to put me out of the lead for now. But we got time to bounce back.
Player 3.
Alright, Samuel says Britney Spears, and that's not right either. So I guess I am going to keep my lead after all for now.
It's player 2.
Alright, Katie says Janet Jackson, and we know that she was going to get it right anyway.
Let's have a look at the $1,000 clip.
Alright, Let's see the last
It was
clue.
alien telekinesis that caused TV's first interracial kiss on this show. Let's hear it, player 3.
What does Samuel say? I spy? No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Alright, I want to try to keep my lead, so I don't think I'm going to try to buzz
Yes,
in for
player
now. Let's see what Katie says. My favorite
That's
Martian, and that's not right, so that narrows it down to one option.
Okay, player 1.
What is Star Trek?
Good for you.
Alright, so we're in the lead after the Jeopardy round with $2,400 right now. And Katie's going to select first in the double Jeopardy round. And let's see what the categories
I'll
are.
start the double Jeopardy categories with this one. An
Organic category.
Famous
Canadians.
Mobilized.
With M in
Sports
quotation
legends.
marks. Sports legends. Right on Soldier. And U.S. City history.
Player 2. You're in last
Famous
place.
Canadians
Let's
for
see if you can close
400.
that gap. In 1917 and 1918, Ontario's Billy Bishop claimed 72 aerial victories as an ace in this war.
I know my friend Mark Leota is from Canada, so he would do a good job on this category. It was World War I that we
Player
needed.
2, back to you.
Alright, famous Canadians for
Toronto-born
800.
journalist Morley Safer began co-hosting this TV news magazine way back in 1970. Let's hear it, player 3.
Let's see what Samuel says. 48 hours? No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Let's go for it.
Player 1.
What is 60 minutes? That's right. Okay.
Player 1.
Let's go with famous Canadians for 1200.
Here's Kelly. She'll show you.
This mariner's 16th century explorations of the Gulf of St. Lawrence laid the basis for French claims to Canada.
Here's the correct response. Jacques Cartier.
It was Jacques Cartier. Okay.
Player 1.
Famous
Back to you
Canadians for
our next
1600.
selection. Co-discoverer of this pancreatic hormone, Ontario's Frederick Banting won a 1923 Nobel Prize. Here's what we wanted. Insulin.
It was insulin. Okay.
We
Famous
return to you,
Canadians for
player 1.
2000.
This Nova Scotia man founded a famous line of ships in 1838. Here's the correct response. Samuel Cunard.
It was Samuel Kennard. Okay.
You again, player.
Let's do sports legends for 400.
Barry Bonds broke this man's home run record of 755. It's player 1.
Who is Babe Ruth? No.
Any other takers?
We're still holding a pretty nice lead right now, so we shouldn't be too worried.
Here's the response we were looking for. Hank Aaron.
It was Hank Aaron that we were looking for, and that was going to be
Player
my
1.
second guess. That's alright. Sports legends for 800.
This 7-time Tour de France champ said the New York City Marathon was the hardest physical thing he'd ever done. Okay.
Alright, Samuel says Lance Armstrong, and that's right. And that puts Samuel out of the hole. U.S. City history for
This
400.
Missouri city wasn't named for Scott or Janice, but for the Reverend Harris G., an early settler there.
I'm going to try this one.
Yes, player 1.
What is Joplin?
Yes.
That's right. Okay, sports legends for 1200.
Player 1.
And there's one of the two daily doubles.
Answer. One of the daily double. And you have the lead. Please select your wager, player one.
I think I'm just gonna do 1,000.
The clue. From 1984 to 1992, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, and this man won all the NBA's regular season MVP awards.
Who is Magic Johnson? That's right. Alright, so I'm up to $4,200 right now. Let's do sports subjects for 1,600.
In 1904, he became the first pitcher in the American League to throw a perfect game. An award is named for him.
Let's try it.
Let's hear it, player one.
Who is C.Y. Young?
Yes.
That's right! Alright, that was a very good guess
You get to
there.
pick again,
Alright,
player
sports
one.
subjects for 2,000.
Here's Kelly from our Clue Crew with the clue.
The Green Bay Packers maintain a replica of the office of this legendary coach, known for his commitment to winning.
This one I'm not so sure about.
We're talking about Vince Lombardi.
It was Vince Lombardi. Okay.
Player one.
U.S.
Back
city
to you.
history for 800.
2 months before the Declaration of Independence, the Rhode Island Independence Act was signed in this city. Player one.
What is Providence? That is correct. Alright, U.S. city history for 1,200.
It was Arizona's territorial capital from 1867 to 1877, and a university was founded there in 1885. It's player one.
What is Tucson? That is correct. Alright, U.S. city history for
Player one.
1,600.
Indianapolis was laid out in a wheel pattern inspired by this other major city some 500 miles away. Player one.
What is Chicago?
Sorry.
No.
That's wrong. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's what we were looking for. Washington, D.C.
Oh, it was Washington, D.C. Okay.
Player one.
U.S. city history for 2,000.
It was uninhabited when it was chosen as a territorial capital in 1836 and named for a president who died that year.
I don't think I'm going to try this one.
The correct response is Madison.
It was Madison. Okay.
We return
Let's
to
go
you,
with
player one.
mobilize for 400.
A mechanical device used to indicate musical tempo. Yes, player one.
What is the metronome?
Correct.
Mobilize for 800.
Player one. Fly agaric is one of the spore-producing fungi of the Basidiomycetes class. It's player one.
What is the mushroom?
Good.
Mobilize for 1,200.
Please pick again. It can be a powerful person in entertainment or a member of a Muslim dynasty that once ruled India. Let's hear it, player one.
What is a mogul? That is correct. Mobilize for
Choose
1,600.
again, player one.
And there's the other daily double.
Answer. The second daily double. You are currently...
Alright, I'll do 2,000 this time.
Here is your daily double clue. Someone who moves from relationship to relationship is a serial one.
What is a monogamist?
That puts you...
That's right! And I go up to $10,600 right here. Alright, let's go mobilize for 2,000.
This large tube-shaped pasta is often stuffed with cheese and baked with a tomato sauce.
I'll try it.
Okay, player one.
What is manicotti?
You got it.
Got it! Well done.
You get to
Alright,
pick again.
let's
player
go with an
one.
organic category for 400.
A dialysis machine is also called an artificial one of these organs. Yes, player one.
What is the kidney?
Correct.
I got it. Alright.
Player one.
Let's do an
back to
organic
you
category
next
for
selection.
800.
Alveoli are tiny sacs clustered like grapes in these organs. It's player one.
What are the lungs?
That is correct.
Got it. Alright, organic category for 1200.
Though this organ has no known use, it can harm you if it ruptures, creating the risk of peritonitis. Player three.
Samuel says appendix.
Right.
That's right.
We return to you, player three.
An organic category for
The hepatic
1600.
duct carries bile from the liver to this organ for storage. Okay, player three.
Samuel says the gallbladder, and he got it.
Player three, back to you.
An organic category for
The
2000.
islets of Langerhans aren't a vacation spot, but a group of cells in this organ.
I'm not sure on this
Here's the
one.
correct response. The pancreas.
It was the pancreas. Okay.
Please pick again, player three.
Right on soldier for
A
400.
student at Sandhurst, he later served in British military intelligence before creating his British super spy.
I don't know this one.
We're talking about Ian Fleming.
It was Ian Fleming. Alright.
Choose again, player three.
Right on soldier for 800.
This author of Starship Troopers was a graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy. Here's what we were looking for. Robert Heinlein.
It was Robert Heinlein. Alright.
You again, player three.
Right on soldier for
Lew
1200.
Wallace served as a major general in this war before penning Ben-Hur. Let's hear it, player two.
Kay says the Civil War, and
That's
she's
it.
right.
Great, you're back into it now.
And she's out of the
Player
hole.
two. You pick again.
Right on soldier for
Edward
1600.
Gibbon was a captain in the Hampshire Grenadiers before writing the decline and fall of this empire. The correct response is the Roman.
Roman. Alright.
And the last clue for 2000.
Alright, here's the last
This
clue.
Grecian fought at Salamis and Marathon. His 70 plays include the Oresteia and Prometheus Bound.
Oh no.
Here's what we wanted. Aeschylus.
It was Aeschylus. Okay. Well, we have a very big lead after the double Jeopardy round. Let's see what happens in Final Jeopardy, and let's see what our category is.
And here's the category. Animals.
Animals.
You need to select your wagers.
Okay, I'm going to do 3,000. At least with this wager, I will guarantee myself a win no matter what happens, but we'll see what happens.
Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer.
Alright, time
Let's
to
what
see
it is.
the
Here's
clue.
The genus of this Asian animal is Ailuropoda, and its species name, appropriately, is Melanoleuca.
I'll say, what is the Siberian tiger?
What did you put as your response?
Kay said the giant panda. Let's see if she's
Most
right.
correct response.
She
How
is.
much to your score?
She wagered everything, so that doubles the score to 800.
Let's see your response.
Samuel said the king cobra, and he's wrong.
Sorry, that incorrect response will drop your score by...
He wagered 600, so he goes down to 2400.
And your response?
I said the Siberian tiger, but we know I'm wrong.
And that will cost you.
I wagered 3,000, but I still win with a total of $10,800.
This makes you our new champion, Player One. So congratulations.
We had a little bit of a bad start in this segment, but thankfully we did make a good comeback, so we can secure this win right there, which was very, very nice. So I won Janet and Kate $10,800 this segment, which wasn't too bad. So I do say it was a pretty good win that I was able to pull off with them. So anyways, that is going to do it for Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii as part of my 2-in-1 belated birthday special for Janet and Kate. But we still have some more games to play, and we'll be right back for our next segment right after this. Stay tuned.